To publicly endorse Vice President Harris is Governor Gretchen Whitmer. The governor releasing a statement tonight saying in part that her job in the election will remain the same, doing everything she can to elect Democrats and defeat Donald Trump. But some are still hoping there's a chance to see her on the ticket come November. 7 News Detroit reporter Whitney Burney speaking to voters about who they'd like to see as the next Democratic nominee, and political experts about the likelihood of Whitmer getting to the Oval Office.
If you remember, during the 2020 election, many were hoping to see Governor Gretchen Whitmer's name as a vice presidential candidate. Now that President Joe Biden has stepped down, many are hoping that Governor Whitmer will be the best person for the job. As a big shakeup is announced ahead of the 2024 presidential election.
About time. About time. He's too old.
Some Metro Detroiters say it's past due. This as President Joe Biden broke news today that he will no longer seek re-election in November.
I do feel that it's for the best, but I'm hoping it's not too little too late since we're so close to the election right now. So I'm hoping that whoever is selected as the candidate just has some time to get some support.
I think they're going to have to scatter, and I don't think they got a snowball's chance in a heat storm to win.
Now eyes turn to who is up next. While Biden has endorsed VP Kamala Harris to replace him, Michiganders have other ideas.
Personally, if the Democrats want to have a chance, they should choose Big Gretch. I'm with Big Gretch instead.
People have been tossing around Governor Whitmer's name for years now as someone they'd like to see on the presidential ticket. What do you think the viability of something like that actually is?
I think it's theoretically possible, but unlikely, especially given the endorsement of President Biden and the fact that Harris would have the ability to spend the tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars of the campaign that they've accrued.
Aaron Call is the director of debate at the University of Michigan.
There's a lot of momentum going in the direction of Vice President Harris being a former senator, prosecutor, and the number 2 on this ticket for so many years, having experience on a lot of the critical issues. And so there's nothing stopping someone else from entering the race, but they'd be such an uphill battle. And if they weren't successful, then that could hurt their political prospects, especially if they're a relatively young age into the future.
Cal says no matter who's picked, it'll be critical that Democrats are united at the DNC next month. Reporting in Madison Heights, Whitney Burney, 7 News Detroit.